This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2006 Ford F-250 Crew Cab short bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It is a Lariat, which is leather, and it's an FX4 off-road package. This truck was a trade-in to the Larry Miller new car group here in Tucson. And basically, they can't sell anything on their used car dealerships that have over 100,000 miles or over 10 years old. This is 10 years old, but it's over 100,000. They can't get financing for their used car buyers. They would love to have this vehicle on their property, trust me. It probably kills the used car managers at those dealerships to lose these trade-ins. But they can't get financing for their used car buyers. Anyway, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this truck. 116,180 miles. When we bring them in, we do an inspection. It looks like this. It's a little windy, so I kind of got to fold it over. But real quickly, we had to buy a remote for the Warren winch. So it's got a remote. This is a remote. 16,500 pound winch. It does work. I got a brand new remote in my pocket for it. Just had it running just a second ago. We don't sell winches though. So if the winch breaks, go get another one. We just spent some money on a remote. It spools out, spools in. We didn't pull anything heavy with it, but that's what it is, a 16,500 pound winch. We also did a Rotella oil change and filter, front and rear brake pads, and front sway bar bushings. My guys in the shop tell me we have a Banks 6-gun tuner in it, so it's got a Banks tuner, Banks high air ram, and it's got 4-inch lift with Icon shocks, pretty expensive shocks. I'm going to walk around and show you what we got here, and then my brother's going to take it out and take pictures. In that gallery of pictures, these were silver wheels, I believe, and he had them powder coated or something. They were probably just Ford wheels. They did a pretty good job on them. Anyway, he's going to take it out and do 60 to 80 HD pictures. There's the shocks. In that gallery, you'll have a little device, a little magnifying glass that'll allow you to zoom in. Please use that device. If you see something you want to look at, click on that, and it's like putting your face right up against the vehicle. So cosmetics should never be an issue. It's got these stickers on it. We didn't want to take those off because we didn't know what would be underneath it. Probably faded or something, who knows. They look pretty cool. It's got some matching stickers inside too. Obviously an outdoors type person had this truck. I'm going to show you the Carfax. I'm going to show you the Kelley Blue Book on this thing in just a second. Everything we know, we will tell you, okay? The purpose of these videos is to inform, not to sell. It should sell itself, and we have enough people seeing this vehicle to where BS is a very bad idea, okay? So we'll have lots of pictures, lots of information. Do the best we can to make sure that this thing ends up in the right garage, location, etc. Front tires are obviously a little bit higher rubber than the rears. It's got a very expensive front bumper and winch. It's got another custom rear bumper also, which is probably why we have a spare tire in the bed, because obviously you can't lower a spare tire when you have a custom rear bumper. So that's exactly why you got that. I don't know what he had here. Probably a whip antenna was in here. That's kind of what I'm guessing, why that's there. If you're wondering what type of tire, these are Discover ST Max tires, and the size is 37. These are 37, 21 and a half, 17 LTs. That's a big tire. There you go. All right, I'm going to fire this thing up. And I'm also going to show you the paperwork we have for it real quick, just so you can see it. 116,200 miles now. Okay? All right. Real quickly here, Kelley Blue Book on it. Typical asking price is $23,156. And this is what we have here for equipment. You just freeze it there and if you want and look at it. It'll be in the ad also. Carfax for this truck, right? No accident damage. You plug in there, Kelley, the Kelley Blue Book. They adjusted down 180 for Carfax. I don't even know how they come up with that number. And they end up with a retail value of this truck of $22,976. Very boring Carfax. Boring is good. Good Ford service. It was in Virginia. Just kind of boring, boring, boring. Excellent. Then it graduated to California, which is even better because now it's nice and dry. Then it's in Tucson. Got some new tires at 108,000 miles. That's that. All right. Larry Miller Dodge was the owner. Sold it to us, Wheel Kinetics. And there's our current title right there. That'll be in the ad, by the way. You can click on that title in the ad. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up the hood. We're going to look at the... we're going to take the oil cap off. We're going to look for blow-by. We're also going to be looking for Ford stamps on both fenders and on both sides of the core support. That would tell you that everything's original under the hood. This is where being short sucks. Now I'm really reaching. There you go. That's nice. No blow-by at all. If we get the cap back in, that'd be even better. There we go. All right, let's see. Ford stamp right here. Should be another one right here. Sticker where it belongs for the cat. Should be another one right here. This guy did a lot of cool stuff on this truck. There you go. All right. Here's your passenger rear window up and down. No surprises there. Heated seat on and off, back, forward, down, up, tilt down, up, down. Pretty boring. Boring is good. I like boring Carfaxes and I like boring vehicle descriptions. That's your driver rear window up and down. Nothing going on there. Boom. Beautiful. All right. Driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. There you go. Mirrors, out, in, down, up, other side, out, in, up, down, door locks. There you go. Heated seat, forward, back, up, down, tilt up, tilt down, tilt up, tilt down, tilt steering, that's down, that works fine. And in the car we go. All right. By the way, we're pretty busy right now. We get them in and they're gone like really quickly. So getting your deposit in might matter, especially on a truck with this much eyeball. All right, let's see. Here's your radio. Steering controls for the radio. And Manual controls for the radio. That all works fine. This is a CD thing right here. He's got the little, so you can get the CD in there. Anyway, let's see. Air conditioning. Let's turn that guy on. And that's blowing nice and cold manually. Up, down. Let's do the steering controls. Fan. Temperature. Up, down. All right, that all works fine. Boom. All right, let's see. Tow on and off. That's me doing that. On, off. Let's see, what else we got? Let's do a systems check. And it has been running for about an hour. We don't do videos until they're nice and warm. So you get the real numbers here. Let's see the temp gauge over here. There you go. Done. All right, let's see. I'm going to put it into neutral. Oh, you know what? I got to test the sliding wheel. Those things tend to get a little tired. That one's a little tired, but not too bad. All right, now we're in neutral. Let's go to 4 low. We're in 4 low. Drive. And reverse. Boy, if I backed over something with this thing, it'd be a disaster for the other car. There's 4 high. Heck, if I hit them head on, it'd be a disaster for them. That's 4 high in drive and 4 high in reverse. Perfect. Okay, neutral. Gonna go back to 2-wheel drive. Let's go for a ride. This truck is on a clear title. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you're gonna pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees $250. Tax is 2% city tax here in Tucson plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you're lucky enough to be from Alaska, their tax rate is 0. So when they fly down here and drive home, they pay 2% tax and a $250 dock fee. If your tax rate is 5%, you'll pay 7. All you have to do is add 2% to your state tax rate and then add a $250 dock fee, and you'll know what you'll pay if you're going to come here and drive it home. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price. There's no tax, there's no dock fees, nothing. Once we receive the wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name, scan it into our online file. We'll notarize it first, obviously. We'll scan it into our online file that you'll be able to see, you'll have. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in. And once you ship your vehicle to your house, your business, obviously you'll have the title already from the mail, and you'll just go down to Motor Vehicles and take care of your plates yourself. That's if you pay by wire and ship. Deposit. Deposit's $500. Once we receive a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. Please get that deposit in. We've had a few incidents lately where people waited all day to go show wifey, and they show wifey and or husband. That happened once, also the other way around. And by the time they got home, someone had already bought and paid for it. So when we make a deal, we come to an agreement on numbers, get your deposit in. If you dawdle, you may be disappointed, especially on a truck like this. Obviously, this is going to get a lot of hits because of the way it looks, so it's going to go quickly. Warranty, okay, it's a 116,000 mile 10-year-old truck. Ford gave it X amount of miles and X amount of years, and it's way past both of those. If they could have given it a 20-year, 200,000 mile warranty, they would have. But the people who built it didn't know what would happen after X amount of miles or years. We don't know more than them, and they built it, okay? So we don't know if it's going to break tomorrow, is what we're saying. This is a modified truck. Runs like champion, but it is a modified truck, okay? So please realize that there is risk involved in buying anything used, and there's risk in buying anything that we have on our property, and this is something on our property. So if you buy it and it shows up, and that day it needs an injector, or it needs, a window motor or a windshield wiper something, or go get one. Do not call us for a check, because we're not writing one. This is for big boys and girls, all right? There's some risk involved. We've taken a lot of the risk out of it, but if you want a risk-free thing, go buy a brand new one for $65,000, okay? We can't offer you a risk-free experience. We can limit some of the risk with the information that we give, but we can't take it away, okay? So please realize that. Be smart, know what you're buying, okay? Anyway, hell of a truck. Thank you for your time.